Hello, Side King subscribers and viewers out there today. Thank you for coming by my channel today. I'm bringing you daily content of Shadow of War news, but you probably knew that already if you've been around long. And today you want to make sure to stick around because we're talking about HELM, Hammerhead the Nazgul, and his epic abilities to summon and control the masses of evil creatures found in Shadow of War. That's drakes, that's Caragors, that's ghouls, and much more, such as Grogs included. So stick around to hear more about HELM, Hammerhead. So, do you remember that annoying QuickTime cutscene that was the climax to Shadow of Mordor, the very end where we fight against Sauron in the epic battle that ended the game? Well, this QuickTime lame cutscenes have been sworn off entirely, as Monolith has promised the permanent death of such lame scripted fights. So now no two players will have an exactly similar fight against the Nazgul. So isn't that exciting? And we can actually see it demonstrated for us. If you're interested, check out YouTube for HELM Hammerhead, and Shadow of War has put out a video describing that battle if you like to see it. Game Informer, sorry I couldn't think of the name, Game Informer did a review on it. So I'm going to do a review on it today as well as a follow-up. Now let me talk about this boss fight that's been revealed. So HELM Hammerhead head? No, man, I can't get his name right. Cut. Can we do this again? HELM Hammerhand. Well, he's one of the Nazgul that we can recognize from Tolkien lore. And you know me, I love me some Tolkien lore. So who is he? Well, let me just quickly say that he's the 9th king of Rohan. Yes, count him, the 9th king. In constant war with the wild men of Duneland. Known as, well, the Dunlendians. Dunelendians? Well, I butchered that pronunciation. Sorry. Well, what we need to know, and maybe you've noticed in The Lord of the Rings, the dude that slit his hand, in front of Saruman, the White, remember? He's like, "We will fight for you." Well, that's actually those guys from the Dunland, the Wild Men. Yeah, perfect depiction. That's who these guys are. Well, that's who HELM Hammerhand, the Nazgul, before he turned Nazgul, fought against. And it's a wonderful backstory, which Monolith has put together for us, and so I'm giving you a little bit of backstory on top of their backstory. So let me just go ahead and say that as a means of making peace, there was this powerful dude, a landowner, and he was with those Dunelandian peoples, and he decided, I'm going to intimidate and coerce King HELM into giving his approval to covenant my son with your daughter in a marriage, and thus bring peace. Well, that didn't actually work so well, apparently, according to Tolkien lore, because as this guy marched to meet the king's council in Edoras with a great force of men, planning to threaten the king into complying with his demands, an ensuing quarrel happened, and HELM Hammerhand, with the name implied, well, he brought down the hammer and killed this dude with a single blow from his fist. Well, that sounds pretty epic. And this is before he's a Nazgul with the Ring of Power. Can you imagine what he's going to be like after? Well, as you can imagine, this didn't make peace, but made matters much worse between Rohan and Dunland and Dunder Mifflin? Dunland? No? Is there similarity? I don't know. Anyway, now, here is where Monolith takes some creative leaps. So, there are some differences, and if you watch the story reveal put out by Game Informer, it appears that the son of this landowner, I believe his name is Wolf, spelled with a U, ambushes HELM, the king of Rohan, the 9th king, by the way, and mortally wounds him with multiple arrow shots to the chest, at which point the scene changes, and he's now on his deathbed, where intriguingly enough, Sauron in his fair elven form, with the long hair and the pokey ears, comes along with, guess who? Celebrimbor, the Bright Lord. Well, not yet. He was the ringmaker. They bestowed upon him, the king that is, HELM, HAMMERHAND, one of the 9 rings of the power of men. So that's pretty cool that he gave him one of the rings. And he said, go get vengeance, or for your daughter's sake, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So, with this granted power of new life, he dons his war armor to enact his revenge on Wolf, who took his daughter. And you know, when dads be angry, they can't be stopped. So, he barges in, and, well, I'm not going to ruin it for you, but it did seem to me that his daughter might have loved this Wolf character. But I don't want to spoil anymore, so why don't you just wait to get the game to find out for yourself. Now, when Michael DePlatter was asked by Game Informer this very question, how much leeway from Middle-earth lore are you allowed when creating these backstories for the awesome Nazgul? He responded, so we work with Middle-earth Enterprises, and we just stay very close within what we can read from The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings books. As long as we don't break the established lore, the foundational lore of establishiness. No, he didn't really say that. I'm just making that part up. But you get the point. They, Monolith, can create our own standalone story for our own world. Note this, please, within the boundaries of these boundaries set by The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings and this established lore. So, there you have it. Some little bit of leeway. And he goes on to state, just like how the films adapted the story to make a better film, we definitely can adapt some elements to make a better game. And so that's pretty cool. They have that power to do so. And I'm really looking forward to see the story they come up with these awesome Nazgul backstory. And furthermore, he goes on to say that the reason they trust us, that is Middle-earth Enterprises, because we love and respect Lord of the Rings so much. Tolkien lore is our life. Well, he didn't really say that, but that's the whole point, is that they get this freedom to do stuff with the game and create an awesome character like HELM, HAMMERHAND, and creating an awesome villain for us to fight and a boss and all cool stuff. Now, the cool thing they make is a connection between the King of Men and the Vengeful Spirit and Rohan. They kind of combined him into being able to now summon and control hordes of beasts, because they said, well, kind of like what Rohan, they ride horses, they're like beast tamers, and so that goes well with the Nazgul, with the Ring of Power, and so da-da-da-da, and bingo, we have HELM, HAMMERHAND. And we can expect newly created, never before seen, let me correct that, my bad language, never before seen backstories for every Nazgul with a Monolith twist, an adaptation for Shadow of War, the video game. So, are you excited about HELM, HAMMERHAND? Because I am. And I'm excited about the Nazgul. Hope you are too. Now it's your time to leave a comment below of who your favorite Nazgul is. This is your Right 7, your host, signing off. See you in tomorrow's video. Sayonara, sidekicks. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to slam that like button with a bone-shattering wraith punch to the face. The harder you smash it, the better. No, really, it really helps this channel out.